Hey guys, it's been a while. I've got quite a bit of hair gone. I don't know if that was in the last vlog or not, but it is gone. I'm starting to really hate this lens because I have to be so far away. I feel like I'm talking to a wall. So like, I don't know. Actually, I do know how people do it. No, I don't. I take that back. You know, news reporters. They're looking at these lenses all the time, but it's like this little tiny thing over in the distance and they're always looking right into it. Like, how do they do it? I don't know, I feel like I'm talking to a wall. Then again, their cameras are like the size of my torso. I feel like I'm like, it's so hard to be in the shot, and I intentionally turned off my fan, so you might start seeing sweat because I don't have an AC. It sucks. Anyway, here is a lens that my mother gave me as a gift. If I can get this to focus, like I have to have the it's tilted up, so it's kind of hard to do it. Let's see. Where can I show you? It's, of course, it's a Canon. Okay. It is. Well then, I don't know. It's not exactly a macro lens. This one is supposedly a macro lens up to. It literally can't be within a certain range. This is as close as you can get to the lens. You can see it there. That's the whatever spec it is, 1.5 meter to 4.9 feet. But I don't really consider 1.5 meters away from the specimen. I don't know if that's the right word for it. From the specimen as being a macro, but it's very nice because, as you can see, it has quite a bit of zoom. Like, that's almost the size of my head. Now, this lens isn't top-notch, but at the time it was really good. This actually costs less than the lens I'm recording this with right now, and this is just a stock lens. No, it's not. It's an upgrade of a stock lens, pretty much. It's a little bit better than the stock lens. Just because it doesn't zoom and its f-stop is better. Its price range is near the stock lens, put it that way. And the reason I'm not doing very many vlogs, guys, is because I'm a vlogger who likes to be holding my camera, going out and about and doing all that stuff, but I can't do that because, one, I don't have the bendy thing for holding the camera, plus if I did that I'd probably break my arm, so it's gonna be a lot of little short clips, probably. I might end up getting something else because I do have income from working at McDonald's. Not gonna say anything on McDonald's, but working at McDonald's, enough said. It's something, so yeah, I'll be having some income. I do have some bills I gotta pay off. Primary focus will be getting a lens for this, but of course, the lens is more expensive. The one that I'll be getting is more expensive than buying the standalone camera for, what is it, the R7X? I think it's something, I can't remember the exact name of it, but people use it for vlogging pretty much all the time. Who is it who uses it? Roman Atwood, yeah, he uses that. Its focus is kind of compared to what I'm using right now, so we'll see how it pans out. I'll probably end up just getting the lens for this and having one super fat buff arm because I'll be using it to hold up the camera all the time.
Tomorrow.
Oh jeez. Well, that's a little bit better of a height, guys, don't you think? It looks kind of ridiculous in the room, and I might be a little bit askew here, but I kind of just hurriedly set that up because it's really hot in here, as usual. You might hear me slur a little bit, even right there, but I think I'm allergic to grass, so my tongue really hurts. Apparently I got grass in my mouth, I don't know how I did that. Allergic to something that happens when you mow grass, and it's not fun. It sucks. And I'm wearing different clothes and whatnot because I changed the day. The first part of this was recorded yesterday, and then I said, no, it's way too hot, this is gross, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I can't even remember what I said, so like, I'll find out when I go to edit it today. And again, this is like a little bit of information on stuff because I haven't been doing much of that. Well, much of anything vlogging. I want to be able to be on the go taking the camera with me, but as you guys know, I can't do it yet, but it will hopefully happen someday. Also, not crappy audio like you're hearing right now. You might know that I manage more than one channel One I've mentioned on here is the gaming channel other than this channel. And the third one, it was on hiatus, I don't know how you pronounce that. It is the Mamokin music channel. It's, I think that's what I'm calling it now. I did something with the name today. It's now back up. I am accepting submissions again, but there's some strict rules in place. I have a contract, which, believe it or not, it doesn't take very much for it to be legally binding. The thing with lawyers, like, I know some of you are like, well, what if I have a lawyer I can break your contract? Yeah, that's what lawyers do. They find loopholes in contracts. That's their job. I'm saying I have a contract. I'm not saying it's foolproof and you can't work your way out of it, because I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what you can do. But it's just basically covering me, saying I'm allowed to monetize stuff that you give to me, and by you agreeing to sign it, that's the thing I'm stuck on, is getting it so you can sign it, digital signature stuff. By you signing and submitting that back to me, which you will only get after I approve the submission, you will be saying that you agree you are the legal age for wherever you are to monetize stuff. I don't know what that is. I'm accepting submissions all over the world, so that's on you, not on me. And other than agreeing that you are the legal age to do so, you are also agreeing that you own everything in that track. That is your music, your creation. On the other hand, if you do a remix, you do need to have permission from the original artist. And in that case, the original artist will have to sign the contract, or you're going to have to provide written proof that you have permission to monetize a remix of their work. I'm covering myself here because I'm sick of getting copyright notices and all this crap, and I'm trying to get the music channel in with Scalelab, and Scalelab does it right. They're not accepting music channels just on a whim, just by having certain criteria met. Now, they also turned down my channel, I would assume because they think that anime also means, or immediately means, what is it called, Nightcore. So I guess because they saw anime pictures, they thought I did Nightcore. I honestly hate Nightcore. I can't stand it. Some of it is catchy, but it's only catchy because the original song is catchy. Not because it's Nightcore, okay? I don't like Nightcore. So I don't know if that's... I'm hoping they didn't deny the channel partnership because they saw anime pictures and they thought Nightcore. You need to put a little more basis and research into your judgment if that's the case. If not, I have no idea. I put in a request for why is it being denied, because they're not telling me why. They're just saying generic blah blah blah, which is not helpful to me because 1, there's no copyright notices. 2, everything is monetized by me. 3, there is no copyright notices on anything on the channel. 4, I have written permission for, I'm pretty sure, every single track on the channel. Every single one of them. Some of them are even released under me. I may be becoming a label too, I don't know. I just can't be bothered putting stuff on Spotify and iTunes and all these other platforms, monetizing it. Like, I don't have the time for it. Would like to, because that'd be more income for me, but I can't. I don't have time for it. I'd also have to be making sure that the original artist of the song gets their whatever percentile range if I did that, but I'm not doing that, so whatever. I'm just doing Xilent style promote. I like your song, you sign the contract, it goes up on YouTube. Don't like the song, you don't hear from me. Probably. You might hear something, probably not. Now, for the gaming channel, guys. The gaming channel is sort of kind of slowish. I don't know how to explain it because summer heat is killing me. So at the end of my streams, when I do my streams, is right now it's Skyrim, because as we all know, or you should know, the Skyrim Special Edition is coming out. And that's kind of the big deal for me. Even though it's supposedly just the same game, just graphically enhanced. I also read somewhere or heard somewhere, I don't remember where it was, there will be new content in the game itself. So I'm playing through the entire game. I'm holding the cap to that if you're wondering what that is. Playing through the entire game. Again. Well, I don't think I've beaten the game before. That's the issue. I've never beaten the game 100% or did all the main quest lines 100%. I did a few main ones, but you know, I never fully did the game, so if I just played the special edition, I'm not gonna know what's new and what's old and what's the same, what's not the same. I want to see the differences and see the new content, not just that leaf looks prettier than it did before. I want to see they did something other than just say, hey, let's reverse engineer these mods and just change them a little bit so they're ours. Because for all I know, that's all Bethesda did. They just recoded it so it worked on a 64-bit platform and took some mods and changed them a little bit. Who's to say they didn't do that? We don't know. So yeah, I guess that's it for this vlog, guys. I don't know when the next one will be because honestly, I wouldn't want to watch someone who's standing in the same spot all the time with a freaking blanket for a curtain on their window. It gets boring. I like to see stuff moving on, going around. I just can't do it. If he did, or if I did, you'd only see like my left nostril or something because I can't. There's no room for it. I just can't do it. I could do the thing with the phone again, but throughout the video you'd see too many conflicting details, which some of you might not care, but for me it's a thing of quality with me and I wouldn't want to see it myself, such as everything being blurred back here. And then if I switched to my phone right now, everything would be blurred a little bit, but like hardly blurred. There's a tiny bit of focus on it, but not enough for it to be really good. The audio quality would be all mismatched, everything would be all over the place, and it wouldn't be good. So, good on you. I'm sick, I have a sore tongue, I'm going to be stupid and eat ice cream, which is bad for canker sores, and stream Skyrim if it doesn't crash on me. See you in the next one. I don't know who's real, who's not, because there's no activity. Just a lot of numbers, more than usual, so